Hi guys, welcome along. Let's get you caught up with week 5 of my Manchester Marathon training. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Week 5, 11 left to go. It's just, I said this last week, it is just flying by. The year's flying by. We're getting close towards the end of January now. What's happening? Why is everything just going so quick? Is this something that happens when you get older, or is it happening to you? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, let's recap on where we're up to this week. First of all, I've not actually videoed any of my runs this week because I've just been going out. A lot of them have been at night and what have you, so video in the dark, it just doesn't work really, does it? So instead of showing you what I've been up to running this week, here's a video I didn't show you from a couple of months ago. We were in London and early morning went out for a run with my son James, and we went for a run round Hammersmith Bridge and the River Thames. Here's the video. Hope you enjoyed that video. As I say, nothing to do with what I've been doing this week. It's just something I forgot to show you a couple of months ago. So, right, okay, let's get you up to date. Week 5 of training, and to be honest, I feel really good at the moment. It's probably, I'm probably, how am I going to say this? I probably feel the best I've felt in a training block since I've started running. I feel, I'm not going to say confident because confidence is too strong a word. I feel good. I feel strong, my legs are feeling great, and I think I've got the correct balance of running, correct balance of effort, and the correct balance of rest, and it just all seems to be coming together at the moment. And I think that last aspect, rest, is something that a lot of people underestimate or don't take into consideration as much as they should. But you need to rest, because the way the muscles develop, you overload them, then you let them recover, and then they adapt and get stronger. But I think a lot of us runners forget that rest bit and think just go out and run. I know it's Red January, which is run every day, and I was going to do that, but I got to the point of thinking, no, I'm actually feeling fatigued, and it'll do me better if I take a day off. And to be honest, it has, and I do feel a lot better for taking at least 2 rest days every week. What do you think on rest days? What's your philosophy towards them? Are you a person who just will go and run every day regardless, or do you actually take time out to let the body recover and do some cross training or go to the gym instead of actually running? Let me know in those comments below. Well, before I get into those runs I've done in this last week, first of all, some good news. I've got through the ballot and I've got a place in Berlin, so I'm off to run the Berlin Marathon for the 2nd time. Looking forward to that in September. It just means my September, October time is going to be so busy. So we've got the Great North Run. It's around the 12th of September. Then we're out to Berlin at the end of September. A week after Berlin, we've got the London Marathon. And then 2 weeks after that, in the middle of October, we've got Amsterdam, which is fantastic. 3 big marathons back to back at the end of the year. I am really looking forward to this. You can probably tell by I've started speaking a lot quicker and a lot higher. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the end of the year. All that combined with Manchester in April, I just feel brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to this year. So fingers crossed we can get to all those start lines injury free. Right, let's bring you up to date with those runs. What have I done in this last week of training? How's it gone? And what have I actually been up to? So on Monday, I actually recorded that bit on the last video while we had the away day at Guy's Court. So Monday was actually a down day, it was a rest day. I had a brilliant time, myself and the wife having that night away and just relaxing and just taking it easy, and that does no end of good, both physically and mentally. We both feel a lot better from just taking that night away, which is fantastic. So we get on to Tuesday. I actually took the week off last week, off work, so I had more time to devote to my running and other things that I'm trying to get up and running at the moment. But on the Tuesday I went out early and did a 10k before breakfast, and did that an average 7:45 pace, and as I say, I was feeling really strong. Didn't feel like I was overexerting, didn't feel like I was running too quick, but when it came in at 7:45 in the end, amazing. Just showing how that consistency in the training pays off. And at the end of the day, that's the secret sauce. It's the consistency, the getting out there and doing the miles and doing the runs, and putting some effort and thought into what you're actually doing is where you reap those benefits. And yeah, that run on Tuesday was fantastic. Tuesday evening, Couch to 5k with the Thornton Cleveland Run Club. I took the Couch to 5k group out. We're all doing brilliantly. Another fantastic week. Everybody turned up, everybody had fun. It was a little bit windy, but we got the job done and everybody went away with big smiles, so that was good. So what happened on Wednesday? I'm trying to remember. Yes, my mate Andy phoned up and said, do you fancy going out for a run? So I met up with Andy and Helen and we went and did a hill session actually. Longhouse Lane, you've probably seen it on my videos before. Up and down the road 6 times gives you 5k, and with some elevation in there, obviously with it being hill repeats. That was brilliant. Took it easy on the down and then just pushed hard on the ups, and yeah, felt brilliant afterwards. I had a look at the VDOT calculator, which is all to do with the VO2 max, the Jack Daniels running method, if you want to have a look at it. And it was predicting that my time for 400 meters at an interval would be 1 minute 49 seconds. Now this up part of Longhouse Lane is at about 400 meters, and I was running it at 1 minute 49, so it was spot on, and that was running up the incline. So yeah, very pleased with that. Thursday I took as a second rest day in the week, again feeling the benefits from that rest day. Friday went out, I went out just to do about 4.5 miles, not on one of my normal loops around the lanes near where I live, but I ended up throwing in 6 times 1 minute intervals, and again it felt really good and felt really positive from doing that. The sweat was pouring from my brow, but it felt good, you know, when you do a really good workout and you feel epic afterwards. Well, that's how I felt. So that was Friday. Now Saturday, it was about 8:15 in the morning. I'm laying in bed, as I say, not working, and the wife said to me, what are you going to do with your Saturday off, because you don't normally have a Saturday off? And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do absolutely nothing, just really have a nice relaxing day. And then I realised what day it was, and I jumped up out of bed and said, Parkrun! And got dressed really quickly and went off to Fleetwood to do the Fleetwood Parkrun. Now my legs were feeling a little bit heavy at this point. I got there with about 10 minutes before the start, so I was running up and down just doing a bit of warm-up, and I thought, oh, feeling a bit leggy, feeling a bit heavy from the interval session I did the day before, but hey, what the heck. And started the park run and just ran at a faster, comfortable pace. Didn't go flying out the gates, just got up to what I thought was a comfortable speed, you know, running with a few people in front of me and just trying to keep on their tails, just use them as the benchmark for keeping up. And then I just carried on at that pace and started reeling people in and passing them. Halfway round, managed to overtake the guy with the pushchair. That's always a bonus when you can get them behind you, because they normally come flying past. So I got past him and then just head down and just carried on at what felt like a comfortably fast pace for me. The Strava wasn't switched on, so I wasn't getting any Strava comments of what pace I was doing, and I wasn't looking at my Garmin neither, so I didn't know what pace I was running at. I was just running at what felt a comfortably fast pace, we know where you're breathing hard, and I could feel the sweat coming down my forehead, which is always an indication of the speed, going at speed, and just went for it. Passed the line, and then looked at my Garmin when I finished, ran it in 20 minutes 49 seconds, which is like 25 seconds off the time I ran at New Year. I was gobsmacked because, as I say, I wasn't looking at my pace or listening to pace or taking into consideration any metrics apart from what felt a comfortably fast pace, and I came in at 20 minutes 49 seconds. Epic. Felt absolutely brilliant, buzzing for the rest of the day. So yeah, that just went to prove what I was saying earlier, that the training is starting to come through and I'm starting to reap the benefits of it. Right, that took me through to Sunday long run day, scheduled to run or planned to run 18 miles. Only got in 11.5 in the end. Ran them was at 8-minute pace, but we had some stuff to do on Sunday, and also the daughter-in-law ended up being rushed to hospital with a suspected appendicitis. Now, good news, she's fine, she's home, everything's sorted. It wasn't appendicitis, it was something else, but she's home now, so don't need to worry about that. But when you get that type of phone call when you're out on the run, just turned round and headed back home. So I only did 11 miles in the end, instead of those 18. But, as I said before, life gets in the way. So yeah, all in all, 33 miles for the week, and I thought they were quality miles last week, plenty of hard work, and starting to feel the benefits. So yeah, that was that. So moving into week 6, looking forward to it. The long run coming up this week in week 6. I don't know what day I'm going to do it, because Sunday is the National Running Show in Birmingham and I'll be down there for that. So Sunday's out the window. So I might run it on Friday or Saturday. Haven't decided which. I'm thinking, leaning more towards Friday, than I can have Saturday to recover before we hit the National Running Show. If you are going, hope to see you there. If you see me, please do come over, tap me on the shoulder, say hello. I'd love to meet you, I'd love to say hello. So I look forward to seeing you down there. So that's it. Feeling great, I think is the way. 5 weeks into this training and I feel great. So that's it. You're up to date. Thanks very much indeed for watching. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe now. Turn on the bell notification so you find out every time we upload new running videos. And if you could give this video a thumbs up, give us a like, that would be absolutely brilliant.